Welcome everyone to the final week of the month. Here we are, it is week 4 of wisdom here at Crossway Kids Online. And I hope this month has been really helpful for you guys when it comes to making wise choices. I said at the start of the month that I was super excited for this topic. It's one of my favorites, and I really hope that you guys have been able to take something out of it. And so hopefully through all of that, you've been able to start making some wise decisions. And so I think as we head into the final week of the month, it is a great time to celebrate all that God has done for us, all that He's helped us with, whether it's to show wisdom or in all the other areas of our lives. And a perfect way to celebrate God and to thank Him is through worship. So why don't we all just dedicate this next period of time to worshiping God, to giving it all we have, all the energy that we have to worship God and to show Him how appreciative we are. So let's stand up, let's get excited and thank God for all that He's done.
Whatever the distance or darkness, you're with me, you're with me. Whenever I'm failing or falling, you've got me, you've got me. You won't let me down, never, never. In your love I'm found forever. Your love, it goes on and on, forever is not too long. I believe it, I believe it. I'll never be too far gone, forever I'm in your arms. I believe it, I believe it. I know that your love's never leaving. You're with me, you're with me. I stand on your promise and purpose. You've got me, you've got me. Your love, it goes on and on, forever is not too long. I believe it, I believe it. I'll never be too far gone, forever I'm in your arms. I believe it, I believe it. You won't let me down, never, never. In your love I'm found forever. You won't let me down, never, never. In your love I'm found forever. Your love, it goes on and on, forever is not too long. I believe it, I believe it. I'll never be too far gone, forever I'm in your arms. I believe it, I believe it. You won't let me down, never, never. In your love I'm found forever.
Hey guys, welcome to Game Time. Today I'm joined by Carly and Andrew, and we're playing Grill the Pastors.
Can I just say something? That's my spot.
Not
Not
today.
for now.
Wow.
Now, how
Okay,
this
then.
game works is I'm going to ask them a Bible-related question, and they're going to have to answer it. And the loser, or whoever gets the question the most incorrect, has to eat something from one of these mystery plates.
Oh, great.
You guys ready?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Ugh.
All right.
Question 1. How old did Moses live to?
Oh,
What?
It's a tough one. It was... Give us a look. So the correct answer, guys, is 120. So I'm gonna have to give this round to Carly. Which means Andrew, Choose a plate.
I get to choose a plate.
Yeah, choose a plate.
I'm gonna choose this one. All right, you ready?
A Mentos!
Wow.
Wow, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna actually save that just here because I might need that later on. Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right.
For your second question,
All right.
spell Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh,
Oh
really?
man.
That's a pretty
Bible.
tough one.
Nebuchadnezzar.
I think it begins with an N. That's all the hints I'm going to give you, though.
Nebster.
Nebster.
Like he had a nickname. He surely had a nickname.
I would have thought it would have been Neb.
Well, no, he's the Nebster.
He's the Nebster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Wow.
Rod.
that might be closer, but that's cooler.
But
What do you
so,
reckon, Rod? Who's gonna lose?
I
this
think,
one?
despite that being a lot closer to Nebuchadnezzar, if Nebuchadnezzar had a nickname, it would probably be spelled like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to give this round to Andrew.
Yeah, thank you,
No
thank you,
way.
So,
thank you.
choose a plate, Carly.
Am I allowed to smell it before I pick?
No,
No.
no,
Complete line.
no.
You got a nice one. I bet you I'm going to get a really nasty one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
yes!
What is that?
Don't know, it looks great.
Oh, I know what it is.
Is that anchovy?
That's anchovies. Do I really need to eat that?
I think you do.
You can't save that one for later. I tell you what, I'll go your halves.
Okay.
No, you go first.
Oh, I hate fish. Okay.
Ooh.
Come on, come on.
Oh. How's it, Carly?
A little secret, I love anchovies. Oh, they're the
Ooh.
best. Oh,
That's tough.
nah, they're great. Hey, Carl,
Hang on.
we got a Mentos here. Would you like a Mentos?
My eyes are watering.
$10.
Oh,
All right.
disgusting. All right, come on. I've got to win this next
That's
one.
beautiful.
It's got hang time.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, what book, chapter, and verse are apples first mentioned in the Bible? Ooh.
Book.
Now they didn't. It was a fruit tree in Genesis, wasn't it?
It's only from the fruit,
Okay.
but you know,
All right.
apples.
The
I
book,
can smell the anchovies on the bread.
All right. Thanks, Rod.
Of course.
Gonna need some lunch after this. All right. Go.
Oh, you can't see the answer.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the answer?
Now, both of these are completely incorrect. The
Oh.
correct answer is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 11. And Carly did write something that began with a P, so I'm gonna have to give it to her.
Yay!
Cheers, Claire,
Woo!
Wow.
You just felt sorry for me after eating the
Wow.
anchovy, didn't you?
Wow. I'm going to choose this one. Is this good? How many good things are in there?
I don't know. Oh, no! I love
He's
brownies.
got-
I got Mentos and brownies for losing. Sorry.
he's playing it strategic.
That fish was nice and smelly, but. Oh, that is so good. In fact, Rod, if you let me win, you can have some of this.
No.
right,
Okay, come on, I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Alright. Second last question.
Okay.
Who was Job's mother?
I was first.
I do gotta give it to Andrew. He was first! The correct answer is Zeruja, but Andrew did write mum first.
Yeah, well, that's what Joe would have called her.
Yeah.
But actually, probably mother.
Mother,
Yeah, but
mummy, something like that. Big M.
which one's the cake under cows?
Ooh.
Oh!
Lemons! Woo!
Sorry, while you're eating that, I'm just going to have another piece of brownie.
Can I just have one piece? Suck on one piece.
Yeah, one piece.
Oh, I'm having the whole brownie.
All right.
Getting
Oh.
good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that must taste as good as this one.
That looks. You look like you're having a great time.
Wow.
Seeds.
This one's seedless. Would you like some of this? I mean, you did share your anchovies with me. All right.
All right, come on, last one.
All
Last
right,
one.
last one.
All right, come on, we can.
Saving it for later. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Alrighty.
At least I got rid of the fish breath.
Yeah.
Now it's the
Lemon
lemon
bread.
bread.
That's what fishy lemon.
All right.
So, the last question, guys. Name the book of the Bible that is 10 books after Psalms. What book is 10 books after Psalms? That's...
10 books after Psalms. I'm just going to say... I don't really know.
I know I'm in the right area of the Bible.
Minor Prophets.
Yeah.
Both of them are close. However, the answer is Joel
Oh,
and Carly with the J.
Come off it.
Yet
the
again,
J.
killing it with the spelling.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you.
wow.
So Andrew gets the last dish.
Bet you. Oh yes.
Oh,
finally.
You know what, actually, have you ever had chili chocolate?
Chili chocolate.
Yeah.
That man is brave.
Since I've got a bit left over here, I'm going to have chili chocolate. Is that alright?
Oh.
I'll tell you what,
Lucky champ.
that is good. That is really hot. In fact, I might need some lemon to wash that down.
There you go. I'll share.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Tune in next week for the next episode of Game Time.
Bye.
Walk with wise people and become wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm. Proverbs 13:20. Let's add some actions to this verse. Copy me. Ready? Walk with wise people and become wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm. Proverbs 13:20. Let's repeat that again. Walk with wise people and be wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm. Proverbs 13:20. Now, can you do it faster? Walk with wise people and be wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm. Proverbs 13:20. Now, can you do it on your own? Let's go.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 10.
For over 40 years, King Solomon ruled over Israel. During that time, he did some pretty amazing things, like building a breathtaking temple for the Lord and a beautiful palace for himself. He received visitors from all over the world. He shared with others the wisdom God had given him. Much of this wisdom can be found in the book of Proverbs, including this advice on how to gain wisdom.
Walk with wise people and become wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm.
Unfortunately, Solomon's son Rehoboam did not pay attention to his father's words. He believed his way was best. And when Solomon died, Rehoboam became king of Israel.
All hail King Rehoboam! Wow! Check me out! Golden crown, spiffy palace. This is the life.
Though the kingdom was strong under Solomon, he made the people work extremely hard. Now the Israelites wanted to see how this new king would treat them. Led by a man named Jeroboam, they came to see the king.
Hey, you stole my name. It's Jeroboam, not Rehoboam. Whatevs, Jer. Now what do you want?
Your father made us work very hard. Let us take more breaks and we'll serve you well.
Sounds like you want to slack off.
We just need a little more vacay time. Then we'll be ready to give it all we got.
Well, come back in 3 days, Jer.
Jeroboam and the Israelites left. Rehoboam paced the floor, trying to come up with a good answer.
Yeah? No. Maybe?
Many times when Solomon needed wisdom, he asked God for it. Rehoboam didn't bother to talk to God, but he did at least talk to his father's wise advisors.
The people want me to give them a break so they don't have to work so hard. What do you say?
Be kind to them.
Absolutely. Give them what they're asking for.
You'll win their loyalty that way. Then they will serve you well.
Huh.
Instead of taking the advice of these wise men, Rehoboam decided to ask his buddies, the guys he had grown up with. He found them eating honey cakes and debating racing chariots.
Gotta go with gold rims is what I say.
Nah, gold is all show. You have to add some diamonds for traction.
Hey, guys.
Yo.
What is up, my man?
People want me to give them a break so they don't have to work so hard. What do you say?
Oh, this is good. You get to do the real king stuff now.
You gotta show them who's boss.
They think your dad was tough? Tell them my pinky finger's stronger than my daddy's legs.
Yeah, and my dad gave you a heavy load, but you haven't seen nothing yet. I am gonna lay it on you. Yeah.
Rehoboam frowned. He thought hard for 2 whole seconds.
Whoa! You guys are good. I'm totally doing that.
After 3 days, Jeroboam and the Israelites with him returned.
Hey, Jer.
Your Majesty, will you lighten the heavy workload your father gave us?
My pinky finger is stronger than my father's legs. My father put a heavy load on your shoulders, but I'll make it even heavier. My father punished stragglers. I'll double it up.
Rehoboam finished with a flourish. He waited for people to tremble and bow low.
Are you kidding me?
Jeroboam turned to the Israelites.
We don't want anything to do with this joker or the rest of David's family. Let's go back to our homes and start our own kingdom.
Yeah! Hey, wait! No, you can't do that. I'm in charge.
Yeah, you're in charge of yourself. Good luck with that.
Jeroboam and the men with him marched out and returned to their homes. From that day, the nation was split into 2 kingdoms. Rehoboam still ruled in Judah, but Jeroboam was made king of Israel.
Totally not my fault.
Rehoboam failed to listen to his father's own words. Walk with wise people and become wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm. Rehoboam's foolishness nearly cost him all of the kingdom.
King Rehoboam was on the right track when he asked the wise elders for advice. He could have listened to what his dad had said, walk with wise people and you will become wise yourself. But he chose to listen to the young guys who just wanted to tell him whatever he wanted to hear. Have you ever been like King Rehoboam and listened to some bad advice? Maybe they told you to do something that ended up getting you in trouble. Or maybe they told you to say something that you instantly regretted the moment it came out of your mouth. We can all learn from King Rehoboam's mistake today. We need to hang out with wise people, people who love God and who want only the best for us. They can give us great advice and help us make wise decisions. Remember, Jesus had a group of close friends, his disciples, who he spent lots and lots of time with. They hung out with him in all different situations. They listened to him teach, they watched him heal people, and they even saw how he loved different people in different ways. They even got to witness his relationship with God. Just like the disciples learned so much from Jesus, we can learn so much from hanging out with people who want to be like God and who are doing their best to live his way. And it's so cool that we can get God's wisdom through these people. Who is someone who is wise? What makes them wise? Coming up on the screen are some character descriptions. Read it together as a family. Then decide whether it describes a wise person or a foolish person. If it is something a wise person would do, call out wise. But if it's something an unwise person would do, call out foolish. After looking at those descriptions, it's so easy to see how we could be influenced by those around us. And it also shows us how important it is to hang out with people who are hardworking, people who are patient and kind, people who think and stop before they act, and people who encourage others. Can you think of some people who are wise that God has put in your life? I can think of heaps, but let me tell you about my friend Neil. Neil and I worked together when I was living in Queensland. Neil was a lovely guy, but what made him so wise is how well he listened to other people. He sat, nodded, looked at people, and asked really, really great questions. I learned so much from Neil about how to listen to people around me and how to pay attention to the little details. Hold up your hand and think of 5 wise people in your life. I've written down Andrew, my friends Sam and Steph, my sister Lauren, and my brother Troy. You can write the name of your 5 people on your hand like I have. Or you can trace your hand on a piece of paper and then write their names inside your hand. Remember, God is always there, so you can pray to Him at any time and ask Him to show you who your wise people are. So let's pray to God now. Coming up on the screen is the start of a prayer. It's up to you to then finish each sentence prayer.
And there we have it. That brings us to the end of our service and the end of our month on wisdom. And as we finish up, I just want to encourage you guys to remember that you're not always going to be perfect. You're not always going to be able to think of and make the wisest choices, right? No matter whether you're young or even the oldest people, the wisest people still make mistakes, still make some bad decisions. And so hopefully out of this month, you're not trying to be perfect. You're not trying to be the wisest person in the world, but no, you're just trying to make some wise decisions wherever you can. And even if you can just make 1, 2, 3, just one at a time, you're doing an awesome job. And so I want to encourage you guys with that as we wrap up the month. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. So why don't you have a great week, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining us, guys. Goodbye.